How's everyone doing? Nice to see you back. The normal people worry me. Hi, nice to see you back. What did you say? Because I didn't stream on Wednesday, you got a decent head start in the main story. Cool. All right, good. Are you catching me up, or are you now ahead of me? Because I am somewhere through chapter 3 on this. Are you enjoying the game though? That's the key thing. Piranaman, nice to see you back. And Pedro, Arthur's come to see us. Now, all the Kingdom Come Deliverance references going on this week, it's been making me want to play that game so much. I know it wasn't that long ago since I played it, and I generally have a memory for once I've played through a game. I remember all the quest details, I remember all the things, where all the hidden stuff is. So I'd like to leave it longer to forget that, but at the same time I want to play it again because it was cool. And of course everyone's been talking about it because it was free on Epic for the last few days. So Arthur's come to see us. That was a great suggestion, Pedro, and I used that in the tweet because I couldn't resist. How you doing? How's everyone doing? Right, so I think everything is looking like working tonight. Let me know if the frames start dropping because my wife is watching something on Netflix, and I think we should have the bandwidth available for this. It shouldn't be a problem, but you never know. You never know. We'll see how it goes. And I think this is working, is it? Is this working? Because there was a big Rockstar launcher update just before I went live. There is a Red Dead 2 update. Fairly chunky. I don't know what that was about. Hopefully mostly on the online stuff, but you never know. And then it came up and it said, oh, you need to update your graphics card driver before you play the game. Go and do it. So I did. Then installed that, restarted the computer, loaded this up again, and it said, you need to update your graphics card driver before you play the game. So let's see if this actually works. The good old technical nightmare that is Red Dead 2. It's looking promising so far. Is she watching something good? No. It's, I don't know what it was. She even told me herself it was some trashy movie that I probably wouldn't like. So, no. But, oh, it's worked. Good. Good. And that looks nice. What am I doing? What am I doing in New Orleans? I can't remember. Has it been that long? Well, there's my horse. And I need feeding. Let's take care of that before we go any... Oh, have I got... What am I doing with gold bars? Let's go get rid of that. I don't need to be carrying gold bars around to be lost. Let's also get some big game meat. Plain big game. Get that fixed. Nice. I always like to start the evening with a good steak. Hey, Ekolaski, how's it going? Nice to see you back. Hello, AJ, Mark, Gideon, or whatever you want to be called today. Gideon's a new one. That's a new suggestion. I'd just done the bounty, I think. I remember doing a bounty. Oh, yes, I remember going and dumping it on the sheriff's desk. And I don't think I got the recognition that I deserved. But that's an ongoing theme with me and games. Okay, let's take a look at the map then. What have we got left to do? Was there anything else to finish off around here? General store. That's a fence, right? And then story-wise, it's just Dutch. I think we're just going to do a load of story tonight and see what opens up. That's where I feel like I want to go with this now. Okay, let's go and fence some stuff and then fast travel back to camp. Atlantic Electric Company. Maybe I should have a good explore around town sometime. Doing all right, Ed? Cool. I'm doing fine, thanks. Oh, I've had a nice day today. I consider it a nice day if I get all the work done that I wanted to, and then I hit the button on my voicemails and it says, you have no messages. And that is one of the sweetest feelings ever on a Friday. Just to feel like you're caught up. It'll only last for about 12 hours, and then I'll be behind with things again. But temporarily, it is nice. Whoop! Thanks, autosave, for the heart-stopping moment there. I thought it crashed.
You gonna do something, cowboy?
I could ride him down. Are you guys drinking there?
Looking for the cheapest whorehouse?
Yeah, yeah.
Likes ladies.
Spend all day on that one, huh?
Hey, you deaf, mister?
Oh,
Don't you follow me, pervert?
They broke their bottles. Let's just leave them. I'm not interested in chasing them down. Chase them down rope them and drag them out into the swamp to be eaten by gators. That's what we should do with naughty children. Let's face it, it's always great when you don't play tanks. Well, speaking of that, actually, that's another job I got done today. I actually went and requested my account deletion on all my wargaming accounts. So I had 2 EU accounts, my main one, and a spare one, which I generated years ago. I think I'd got a premium tank code, but it was only for new accounts. So I thought, right, I'll use that. I'll use that, generate a spare account, then if anything goes wrong with my main one, ever. This is when I was creating YouTube content. Sorry, dog. I had a spare one, so anyway, I requested that to be deleted too. And my North American account as well. So all premium tanks, all progress, everything, in 45 days will be gone. And yes, I like burning bridges. I do.
Excuse you.
Excuse you? You're not the fence, are you? Rob, diffuse, antagonise. Is the fence... Oh, it's through the door. Let's see. Wow. Okay. I always like to enter by the back door. Ha 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 ha. Buy, sell, sell. Should have just sold them for extra money or just give them away to the needy. I thought about selling them, to be honest. I did try about selling those accounts. But your username is tracked, even if you change it, as of which I tried twice. And people still know you. It's still visible on the websites. And with it being, say, a somewhat visible account for what I did on YouTube, I figured that would lead to some trouble down the line. And I just thought, you know what? Screw it. I had my value out of that game. We're just done. Sell. Sell all. $1,000. Could use it to buy some fancy horses. I don't... Oh, hang on, there's a gold nugget as well. Just sell. Is there anything else that I need to sell here? A couple of watches. A lot of watches. Silver emblem rings. Keep one. I can't remember if there's any... If I needed rings for any crafting. Don't need belt buckles, I'm sure. That can be used in crafting. Can be... That gold wedding ring can't be, okay. It actually does tell you, so that's quite nice. That can be used in crafting. Can be sold for cash. Good. What have we got here? That one. Yeah, I've been keeping hold of that for a lot of time, just in case. That'll do. $4,000. It should do. Should be enough. Hey, Indigo, how's it going? No rings for crafting. You have a list. You've been making a list of everything you need. That's pretty sensible. Oh, hang on. What was that? A stuffed beaver. Yep. Everyone should have a stuffed beaver, I think. I like this shop, actually. This is quite cool. Where the hell? What the hell? Oh, there's steps going down there. I thought I'd fallen into a hole. Yeah, look at that. That's misleading. I did not notice. Hang on, where is it? That angle. There. Just there. Just there. That doesn't look like quite so many steps down. And suddenly, whoop. All right, let's leave. I don't need to be hanging around in here. Did I actually go in through the front door then? Maybe I did. I suppose it is a fence. You okay, Indigo? You've been playing a bit of War Thunder? What do you think of War Thunder?
Hello.
I quite like it because I like the more realistic aspect of it. Being able to knock enemies out with the right place shots and not just blazing away. I quite like a lot of the aspects of it. However, like a lot of games these days, online games, I don't like the endless grind.
Hello.
It's the same with World of Tanks. It's the same with Armored Warfare. It's the same with lots of things. And I'm just not that keen on endless grind games anymore. I like to feel like I'm getting somewhere, like a story that develops or something that pulls you in. And you're not doing the same thing over and over. But other than that, if I was to play a tank game, it would be War Thunder. Occasionally, I get the idea of loading it up for a quick game. Only there's no such thing as doing that, because with Gaijin, every time I go to load it up, there's an 8 GB patch. Okay, let's go back and check out Dutch's thing. Can I just travel straight from... I can't. I have to be outside the city to do this. Okay. Let's leave then. as fast as possible.
Out of the way!
The only thing that you ever looted that could be used for making talismans, you've accidentally sold because you didn't know better. Yeah, that's a familiar story. My horse needs feeding. Horse stuff. Have an apple. Peaches. I've got a lot of crap that I can feed to this horse. Aha, a wild carrot.
It's okay, girl. Just a scratch.
There you go. She's fixed. Can I use the thing here? No. Go on, out of town. The user interface in War Thunder's garbage. A lot of other things make you crazy, but otherwise it's decent. Camera and locking system is driving you constantly insane. You don't understand why you can't properly zoom in using the gunner sniper sight. Battlefield 5 iron sights zoom more than those sniper sights. I know what you mean on that, but I think the later guns and optics on things zoom in more. I might be wrong. No, Goliath, I'm not playing Corruption 2029. I feel like the 3 or 4 hours I put in on that last time was enough. I've got to say, it seemed pretty good, and it's got some interesting things, but the game felt... Well, ooh, stop, there's a crocagator thing there. The game fell a bit flat, because there's no characters in the game. The things you play, humans with robotic enhancements, it even says at the start of the game, these humans have been so robotically enhanced that they has removed their humanity and character. So the developers have not had to add any cool character lines, quips, stories, banter, interaction in there. So I think that was a reason for being lazy with that side. So unlike Mutant Year Zero, or whatever it was called, which has a duck and a pig with constantly bantering between each other, I think. I haven't played it, just seen a bit of it. Corruption didn't have any fun stuff like that at all. So, yeah, I felt like... I also felt like it was getting very repetitive too. You bought it? Well, that's fine. I mean, if you like it, enjoy it. That's absolutely cool. And it might get a lot more interesting later on, because the new weapons I picked up, they were good. It's a shame they were all single-shot things like. I mean, we've advanced to the point where we've now got these hovery landing craft things, and we've got gunships. I mean, like the Halo-style gunships. We've got robotic enhancements for humans, but we're still using single-shot breech-loading rifles. So, I don't know. But if you like it, that's cool. Is that music louder, or is that just me? It's supposed to be a black screen, by the way. That's what I've got here. It's taken a long time to load in. You've also got... now, how do you pronounce that? Is it Walson, Walchen, or Walken? Answers on a postcard, please, chat. A, B, or C. Walson, Walchen, or Walken? Lords of Mayhem. It's a bit like Path of Exile, from what I've seen. And I've only very briefly seen it. People have said there's a lot of bugs with it, but if you get past that, then it's a good game. You don't know how it's pronounced either. That's alright then. Alright, okay. Let's go and speak to Dutch and see what he's got in store for us. You would say A or C, but you have no clue. See, I've been pronouncing it Walken with a hard C, but I have no idea. Could be Wilson, as in Wolf, W-O-L, Wilson. Could be Wilson.
Arthur.
Yes, Dutch. Let's go.
What now? You sweating yet, Dutch?
Of course I'm sweating. We're in some disease-ridden, swampy, Dixie-whistling shithole.
I meant about what Trelawney said about these bounty hunters.
Well, not sweating as such, but maybe a little gentle perspiration. Until we know more, ain't too much harm in wasting good liquor on sweating. So, I think you should pay Mr. Trelawney a visit and find out exactly what he knows and who he spoke to. Take Charles with you. Oh, the sight of the pair of you would make a statue sing out its secrets.
Okay.
Who's Mr. Trelawney? I feel like I should know. This is a fancy tent. Is that because I upgraded something? Charles. Let's go get Charles. Charles is cool. We like Charles.
Charles, I need you for some business in town. Come on.
Okay.
No, okay. He doesn't ask what, doesn't question it. It's just like, okay. That's the sort of friend you want at your side. Hey, Mockney, about new games. Just discovered Metro Exodus. You like the Fallout series, so Metro is working for you. Cool. I didn't really play it much. I think I had access to it in the Xbox Game Pass. I thought he was riding a donkey then. Shadows. And I didn't really play much because I tried to stream it and it did not like to be recorded.
Dutch wants us to have a talk with Trelawney about these bounty hunters who are coming for us. Hoping he can tell us who they are or where they're coming from.
Okay. And
There we
you
go.
have deputies now.
Something like that. Soon as we laid eyes on that fool of a sheriff who runs that town, I knew Dutch was gonna play him like a fiddle.
On the run from one bunch of lawmen, working for another.
My
Interesting.
autopilot seems to be
Hiding
failing.
in plain sight, Dutch calls it.
So, spirits seem good. In the new camp, I mean.
We got some space between us and that mess now. Ain't seen no more Pinkertons for a while. There's these bounty hunters, of course, but Dutch don't seem too worried about it.
Can't believe they're still coming after us. We didn't even get away with the money.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Of course.
Well, bounty hunters
Trelawney.
ain't that bright.
I've only met him a couple times, but he's a strange one.
Why?
Fear not. He's just a cockroach in fancy breeches. But he gets into nooks and crannies the rest of us can't. We just need to find him before he scurries off again. I think it's just up here.
Come on, game. Remind me who Mr. Trelawney is. Enter his caravan?
Easy.
Oh, was he a fence? I don't know. I do remember coming to a caravan up here. Do I need a
Someone
gun?
got here first.
Yeah,
So it seems.
By the looks of things, it wasn't a social call.
they had a better sat-nav.
Check the house.
Inspect the clue.
This food's barely touched. Looks like he left in a hurry.
Now that is sacrilege, leaving good food. Take the hair pomade. Yeah, let's loot the place.
Found anything?
I'm still looking. Still looking. Let's see. There could be something in this chest of drawers. Let me just have a look. A good clue. A cigar. Yes. I'll take this. You won't be needing this anymore. And that letter
You see
looks
anything there?
like proper interesting, but apparently we don't want that. Take the food. I'm going to take the food. Come on, can I take... Well, let me try it. Oh, there's a note.
What do you think?
So it seems.
What?
By the looks of things, it wasn't a social call.
Tacitus
Check the house.
Kilgore Mining Company certificate. This is to certify that is the holder of shares inclusive in the above companies, subject to the provisions of the memorandum and articles of association thereof, and that the sum of $1 is being paid on each of the said shares secretary. Is that important? Okay. It's a mine share. Hang on a sec. Can I not get that stuff? I want that tonic. I wonder if I'm full on that. It won't let me get it anyway. So there's a clue over there in the bed.
Bed's not made, so he must have been here recently.
Well, we already knew that about the food. Snakeskin oil. Or snake oil. You didn't look up the real tank stats on War Thunder? You're surprised that the Cromwell and British tanks have one reverse gear and it goes 2 miles an hour max. I think that might be accurate. I think that might be accurate. But yeah, that thing reverses like a pig in that game. It is awful. And it's the first tank I think the British get with a proper gun on it instead of, you know, you're not just firing lumps of lead at the enemy. Oh. Cigarettes. I've never smoked a cigarette in this game.
Big struggle.
Oh, that...
Pretty recently, I'd say.
Look.
Guess maybe 12 hours ago.
But
Hang on.
nobody?
Not yet.
Take the apple. That sounded like they all talked over each other.
There's some blood here. That ain't good.
What are you doing? Let's go.
That looks like a woman's nightshirt there. Sure, that's not a man's shirt with a frilly collar. Are we going? Okay, I didn't really get the gist of that, but we'll just follow Charles. He'll know what he's doing.
They went down the path here. How's your tracking these days?
All right.
Focus on horse track. Let's follow on that one.
Well,
Let's go.
lead the way then.
The ammunition thing is War Thunder's a bit confusing, but you think you got the hang of it. I quite like that.
Not the kind of place I'd expect to see Trelawney staying in.
No?
Normally scams himself in the best hotel in town.
I think this is the right one. Yeah, I like how, like the British, for example, the early British tanks and that, they just get solid shot, which is what they were using. And the other tanks get, was it high explosive armor piercing?
When me and Javier went down with Trelawney to get Sean, after the bar fight, I swear, he talked the whole way and never actually said a damn thing.
I thought you knew. That's his special talent.
Yeah, I know people like that. And,
They could be 20
shut up,
miles
folks.
away by now.
We can track them that far if we need to. Depends on how much you want to find them.
Yeah. I still ain't sure about that.
yeah, it's quite a good system, the ammunition system in that. Some shells have different penetration at longer range.
They must have crossed over the tracks.
I quite like it. And also the fact that you maybe don't know this, but if you probably, well, you probably already do, don't necessarily take a full ammunition loadout, because having more ammunition in the tank than you need just makes you more likely to blow up when you get shot. The ammunition will explode.
They seem to head into the forest now.
So there's British tanks that take 100 shells. Don't take it all. Did I miss the track? Yeah, I did. There they are. They're just
Hey,
sitting
look.
there.
Let's go see what those fellas have to say.
What's wrong, Arthur?
Okay. Hey! Hey! Klutz.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Have you seen him? We're looking for our friend.
I don't think he's here.
No, he's not. Hang on, stop tracking.
You seen a strange sort of feller? Sort of formal?
Strange? Sure. Formal? Nah.
He uses a cane.
Just
Looks
like
a
that.
lot like this one.
All right, you two. Where the hell is he?
There we go.
Better get out of here. Come here.
Oof. Get him. Ah, go on, Arthur. Go on, smack. That's the way. Did I just overdo that a bit? No, it's fine.
You stay there.
My turn.
Where is Trelawney? I don't know anything.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought it'd crash then.
Tell me where he is. You go to hell. You better tell me now, you son of a bitch.
Okay, okay, for Christ's sake. They took him to a cabin over by the cornfields.
Which cornfields?
Left. Down the path there by Braithwaite Manor.
Any more? Any more? And release.
Let me see you again, you hear me?
Oh, I got honor for that.
You got lucky there, my friend.
Too little, too late. What happens if I loot this guy then? What do we get? We got $20. And a belt buckle and... Oh, we're fine. That's good. You think War Thunder
Come
takes a
on,
bit
let's
more
go.
knowledge than World of Tanks? It
Follow me.
requires a lot
I
more
think there's a way
patience,
around, so we
I
don't
think.
have to go through the Braithwaite's place.
A lot more patience.
Yes. I've spent enough time there. After you, then.
Yeah, War Thunder does require a lot more knowledge
okay?
of weak spots and
I'm
things.
good.
What do you think they want with Trelawney?
Could be any one of 100 things. Just depends if any of them involve us.
You think he'll talk?
Of course he'll talk. He'd sell his own sister to save a train fare. He don't know how not to talk. He don't know where we're holed up, though. At least I don't think he does.
I don't know why Dutch still deals with him. Always disappearing for weeks on end.
He's got his uses, and, well, loyalty matters to Dutch.
Of course. But is Trelawney loyal?
Kind of. I guess Trelawney ain't exactly disloyal. Just got a big mouth. Don't worry. If he talked, I'll goddamn find out what he said.
Okay, Arthur, you're on the job. No, there's RNG. Seems to be a thing. Shells do go where you aim them. The only RNG involves in like the explosive damage that you inflict to a tank afterwards. Like sometimes you get a really good shot and it'll take it, or what's more happens to me, someone shoots me and their shell takes out my entire crew and I'm dead, or I shoot them and somehow I manage to hit everyone apart from their gunner and they shoot back and kill me. So there's a little bit of RNG in that. But overall, it rewards patience, skill, and knowledge. Knowledge mostly, map knowledge. That's another key thing. Something I don't have on that game at all because I haven't played it enough to be able to remember. Excuse me. I should probably change
Good.
outfits.
Here's the cornfields.
I want the summer gunslinger. Okay. What were we doing? We were looking for Trelawney, weren't we? What are we looking for? Let me just get some weapons involved here. I don't know if we're about to get into a massive fight. That, and we'll take that one.
That must be it.
Easy.
Oh, a cabin? Cabin in the cornfields. Okay.
Let's get you out of here. Come on, boy.
The thing is, after that shack, this will be remembered like a good time.
Put the man down, gentlemen.
Ooh, sawn off. Sawn off.
Is that the lot of them?
I think so.
So you're alive.
Allegedly.
Well, don't worry, they won't be for much longer.
Okay, go get them, Arthur. I can handle this.
Okay, we're going. Hang on, hang on. I had a gun there. Oh, it's the running through the cornfields
Don't
one.
let them get away. Could have told them everything.
They've gone into the cornfields. We need to flush them out.
They were right here. I saw him. Find and eliminate the bounty hunters in the cornfields. Okay, so do I just... Hang on. Weapon of choice for flushing people out of cornfields. The shotgun.
You bastard!
Hang on, did I? Can I see these guys? Oh, there's someone. Oh, that's Charles. Right, okay. Oh, he's here. He's right here.
Hiding, you cowards.
Well, Charles seems to know where he is. So we'll follow Charles. And then I shall check that message, that notification that flashed up.
You're mine now.
Who are we looking at? There's one. Did we get him?
We got one more, Charles.
I'll just loot that while I'm here. Oh, Bronson, thanks for the bits and welcome back. How are you? Nice to see you.
Go that way.
Go which way?